Hey, how's everybody doing? Super excited about this video today, but I gotta let you in on something a little funny, okay? A little funny. I realized that my phone didn't have a lot of battery life getting ready for this video, and so I thought, how can I plug up my phone while I'm doing this oil change video? So what I did, if you can see this, I have an extension cord plugged up to my phone charger that has duct tape on it, and it goes all the way. Here, let me turn this around. Let me see, how do I do this? All right, if I turn this around, I have an extension cord with my phone charger that I can get under my truck with, and I follow it all the way into the garage, and it is plugged up right over there. All right, so that's just how we're gonna have to do it today. I hope y'all don't mind. This is gonna be a great video. So, what I want to show you first before we get started, like I said, automotive class today. I know y'all are looking for interactive lessons to do, things that y'all can show the kids or just show yourselves. If you have ever wanted to know how can I change the oil in my vehicle, well, I'm going to show you that today. What we got, I'm going to turn the camera around again. We've got a 2013 Dodge Ram 1500. It is the Bighorn Edition with a 5.7 liter Hemi in it. I know, I'm a little bit of a redneck. I like to go fast, so I had to buy the Hemi. And what we got here, if you look on your oil cap where the oil goes in, can everybody see that? It says SAE 5W-20. That is the type of oil that you want to put in your vehicle. Every vehicle is different, and so you always want to look at that cap. It should tell you. If not, if it does not tell you, then what you can do is you can go to the store and buy a owner's manual for your car. Haynes Manual does a great job, and you can find out what type of oil goes in right there. But for this truck, it is 5W-20. This truck takes 7 quarts of oil. So what I did was I went and I bought the 5-quart jug and 2 more quarts of it right there. You're gonna need some paper towels. You're gonna need this funnel right here, so when we go to pour the new oil in, we don't make a mess. And then you also are gonna need a new filter. So again, each filter is different for different cars, and so you wanna make sure when you go in the store, whether it be an Advanced Auto Parts, an O'Reilly, whatever the case may be, an AutoZone, that you go in and you make sure you get the right kind. They can help you at the desk, but this is what that new oil filter is going to look like, all right? And I'll show you all that when we get to that point. But what I want to do now, I want to take my 1/2-inch socket wrench, that's what this truck calls for, and we're going to go down under the truck, and I'm going to show you exactly what we need to do to drain this oil. I'm going to take the oil cap off just to let some air into it there. So y'all see this? I'm just unscrewing this, and I'm going to take this out, and I'm just going to put it right up here on my truck. All right? So y'all don't let me forget where that's at, okay? All right, let's head under this truck. I'm doing this, as you can see, out in the grass, kind of the sandy part of my yard. You don't really want to do it on the concrete because it will stain the concrete. All right, so now I'm sitting down beside the truck. We're gonna get ready. We're gonna go up under here and see where this oil drain bolt is. Hey, how's it going, y'all? This is underneath of my truck. I know. Not bad. So, excuse the weird angle. I mean, I'm laying under my truck, so I mean, what do you do about that? Sorry. So here is my oil drain pan, and you want to position this a little further out from the oil drain bolt, because when that oil starts pouring, it's going to go straight out. It's going to be a strong stream, and you do not want to miss that oil drain pan because you will make a mess. So I'm going to turn this around now. I'm going to show you exactly where that drain bolt is and what it looks like. All right, y'all see the oil pan right here? This is towards the front of the vehicle underneath. And what you want to do is find this bolt right here, okay? That is your oil drain plug. Sometimes it's right in the front, sometimes it's on the side. I know a lot of GM vehicles, Chevy Silverados and things, like to put them on the side over here, but they will always kind of be angled down like this, have this little indentation right here, and this is where all your oil is sitting, okay? There is old black oil in there, so we want to get rid of that. So I'm going to loosen this bolt, take it out, and it's going to go straight down into here. So I will say I cheated a little bit before the video. I loosened the bolt up some so it wouldn't be so hard to get off. All right, can y'all see this right here? I've got my pan getting ready. All right, I've got it to where I can get it off with my, oh, I thought I did. And you'll see a little bit of oil start to come out from under the seal. That is totally fine, normal. But I'm gonna start taking this off, and you wanna do it quick and get your hand out of the way, and you'll see the oil start pouring in just a second. And you're gonna take the bolt all the way out. All right, there it is. Our old oil is being poured out now. You wanna make sure you do not lose this bolt. If you lose this bolt, you are in big trouble. All right, y'all see that pouring out right there? And we're just gonna let that pour until it's done pouring. It'll get to like a slow, steady drip. You're not gonna be able to get every single bit of oil out of the vehicle. So what you wanna do is wait until it is just at kind of a drip. If it's windy, you kind of want to be careful. That oil kind of starts to go everywhere. But I'll show y'all what that looks like when it's time to put it back in. You can see it's slowing down a lot now. But we're going to give that another minute, and I'm going to show y'all something else that we're about to look at, okay? Now while I'm walking over to here, all right, here. While I'm walking over to here, I want y'all to realize there's nothing really wrong with going and getting your oil changed at a shop or like a Jiffy Lube or something like that. But a lot of times, what they like to do is they use air tools on that drain bolt down there. And the problem with that is you would think, oh, well, it's nice and secure. A lot of times, if you go to a place and get your oil changed, and then you decide, hey, a few months later, I want to do this for myself, it's going to be very difficult to get that bolt off because they use power tools, putting that bolt on and taking it off. So just let that be mind of you. I'm also saving a lot of money doing this myself. It takes about 30 minutes, a little bit longer when I'm doing a live video of it. But it cost me, all this material today, it cost me $30, so I'm doing this oil change for $30. If I were to go to a place and get it done, it would run me probably $50 or more. So I'm saving about 20 bucks every few months doing that, and that really starts to add up over the years. And it's nice to be able to take care of your own vehicle in your driveway. So let me get under here. I'm going to show you what that oil filter looks like, and then I'm going to grab the new one, and we're going to install that, all right? I'm going down in the front of my truck now. And what's kind of cool about these Rams, I don't really like where the oil filter is, but you can, as you see, there's a lot of room right in here. I hope you can see that. I'm going to use this bar as kind of a pull-up bar, and I can actually sit up right here in my truck, okay, which is kind of cool. I didn't have this kind of room in my Chevy. I liked the filter placement in the Chevrolet better, but this is nice. It's easy to get to. It just can make a mess if you're not careful. So I'm going to turn this around and show you exactly where this oil filter is. All right. Thank y'all for watching, by the way. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Miss Stephanie. All right, so y'all see this is the oil filter right here. And what we got to do is we've got to unscrew that. But the problem is, you see there's a lot of stuff underneath this, and oil, this is filled up with oil right now. And when I take it off, oil is going to drip down out of here, and you're going to see it's going to start going. So what I like to do is grab a towel and lay it out right here, a dirty towel. Don't use your good towels. It will totally destroy them. But I want to lay that right here just to kind of catch that excess oil so it doesn't get all over this metal, keeps the bottom of the truck clean and things like that, all right? So let's take that off next, and then we'll get back over to putting that oil plug back in. All right, I got my towel. Y'all see this right here? And we are about to unscrew this. Now, sometimes after a few months, this thing can really get difficult to take off, all right? Sorry, y'all saw my white legs right there. So I'm up under here, and let me try to get this phone in a position where I can kind of show y'all and do this at the same time. All right. I'm just gonna lay this towel down kind of across here, catch some of that excess oil. It makes a little bit of a mess in these Dodges. Great trucks, but you know, I think there's a few places they could have had some better engineering. So just like anything, lefty loosey, righty tighty. And since I did this oil change last time, I made sure I would be able to get it off. I didn't use air tools or anything like that. So y'all see me, I am unscrewing this, and oil is gonna start running down really quickly, okay? And it can make a mess, so just watch out for your hands. So far, my hands are pretty clean, not bad. All right, y'all see that oil dropping down? You wanna get this done quick. My hands are no longer clean, I can tell you that. And I'm gonna take this off, and when it drops, I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna put it down into that oil drain pan and tip it over so all that old nasty oil goes into that drain pan. And it takes quite a lot of screws. They wanna make sure these things are on here. So you can see my hands are just black now. They're covered in oil, but we'll take care of that in a little bit. All right, it's getting real loose now. I'm about to be able to take it off. Y'all are gonna see it's gonna kind of drain down. There we go. And y'all see some goes down on the ground. That's fine. That's why we're doing it out in the sand. Okay, I'm gonna pull this over here. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna dump it right in there. All right, see it's going in the sand some, but that's why we don't do it in the driveway right there. No problem with that. Now I'm gonna take my towel now. I'm gonna kind of clean my arm up a little bit. I done got messy. But y'all see the towel caught a lot of that excess oil, so that is a good thing. This is gonna drip for just a couple minutes, and we just gotta wait on that to be done dripping, and we'll put the new oil in, the new oil filter on, and we'll be good to go. All right, so I'm actually gonna leave that there, kind of let that kind of keep dripping down on it. Not a big deal. I'm gonna throw that towel away anyways. I like to buy real cheap towels and just cut them up and use them for that right there. We're gonna go back underneath, and what we're gonna do now is put that oil drain bolt back in. You also want to make sure you're not wearing your nicest clothes when you're doing this, because they're most likely gonna get dirty. But that's all right. We're doing some good old-fashioned hard work. And that's what happens when you do good old-fashioned hard work. All right, I'm just wiping my arm down now, so y'all bear with me for just a second. I got pretty dirty under there. I don't quite get as dirty when I'm not doing a live video. It's a little bit more difficult. So I'm gonna take these paper towels now. And I know a lot of stores are out of paper towels. I did not panic buy and buy a bunch of them, but I do have plenty at my house. So I'm not too worried about using them. Alrighty, let's get back under here and get that drain bolt back on. Isn't it a beautiful day? I'm telling you, beautiful day to be up under a truck. This is kind of soothing to me. I really enjoy getting under my truck, doing things like these. It's just kind of relaxing. Something about just doing this kind of work yourself. I mean, I wouldn't mind taking it to a shop if I was taking it to good old Mr. Tim Taylor. A lot of y'all know him. Down at the Chevron station by First Baptist of Augusta. Y'all take everything to him. He'll do a fantastic job. He'll get you hooked up. But I just personally like doing stuff myself. So I'm going to turn this around and show you how I do this. Alright, I got my paper towel. I'm just going to kind of wipe this clean where we took that drain bolt out right there. Wipe that real nice and clean, and it'll kind of keep dripping a little bit. That's fine. I'll show you what I like to do for that right there. But I'm going to get my drain bolt back out, kind of wipe it off. Alright, make sure you don't get a bunch of sand or grass or anything on your drain bolt. You don't want that stuff getting into your oil, getting into your oil pan or anything like that. Here's the drain bolt. And we're going to put it right there and just start to get it kind of finger tight where it'll stay there. And that excess will stop dripping out. And then you want to take just a little paper towel, kind of clean that seal up, and y'all see it's dripping just it's dripping just a little bit right there. Focus in. I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to get in there where the threads are and just kind of clean that up some. Make sure. I'm a little OCD about this. Not everybody does that. It's just how I like to do it. All right, I'm going to get it and you want to make sure you get this on tight, because if this falls off when you going down the road, you in some trouble. Alrighty, so I'm going to get my 1/2 inch socket, and I'm going to start tightening this bad boy up. Alright, so now I've got it to where it has stopped, and I'm going to have to put some force on to tighten it. That's totally normal. Like I said, you want to get it tight. As it heats up, it's going to tighten a little bit more and get there with it. And you want to use a big ratchet, a big wrench, just to get some more torque on. If you use a little small one, it's going to be hard to get the torque that you want. Alright, so that's pretty tight. What we're going to do now... Oh, what? Hold on, Brooke. Your real life lessons have inspired my 3rd grade team to do some real world lessons. We're tossing around how to make pancakes. Oh, I can teach you that one too. I got the flat top outside. How to plant a garden. We need more ideas. That's awesome. I love that. I love that kids are at home. They want some interactive things to do. So I will continue just doing my best to find things around the house that I can show them how to do. I think I might have to fix my lawnmower this weekend, so we can maybe do that too. All right. So now what I'm going to do, that bolt is in. There ain't no more oil coming out of that. I'm going to move this forward up under where that old filter was. We're going to wipe that down a little bit. And then we're going to put the new filter on, pour the oil in, and we're done. I don't know if this is cracking y'all up, but I'm just crawling around under here with my phone. I ain't never done this before. I mean, this is weird. Like I said, I'm just kind of cleaning this up some. I don't like oil all over everything, so I try to be a little clean about it. I'm going to go retrieve that towel that I put in there a few minutes ago, and then I'll show y'all exactly where we put that new oil filter, all right? There you go. Y'all can look at the truck. I'm going to crawl up out of here. Am I bringing the phone with me? I am. I'm bringing the phone with me. There you go. I'll be right back, y'all. Alright, I'm coming back under the truck now. Y'all saw probably when I started the video, I have the truck up on these ramps. They are not a necessity, but definitely make the job a whole lot easier. It gets the truck up in the air a little bit more, so you can really just get up under it easier, you know? When you're kind of a taller guy like me, it's tough to move around in here. But like I said, I'm gonna get this towel out of here and we'll get this part started. Alright, I'm just gonna dump that right there. Hey, you know, sometimes the camera gets a little close to my face, so I forget. My forehead looks real big. Alright. Oh, hey, Courtney, what's up? I love you so much. Hey, Brother Greg, I love you too, but just, you know, not in the same way. All right, here we go. So, like I said, I'm just kind of wiping this oil down that kind of got up on this metal part and some of these lines. But for the most part, it looks pretty clean up here. I think we did a good job. And I say we because y'all are with me in this. Y'all are with me in this. My first one-handed oil change. Now, I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to show y'all exactly what to do. Alright, this is the new oil filter. That is the old one. This is the new one. It's MicroGuard. There's all kinds of different brands of oil filters. I really like this one because it was on sale. So, on sale, I'm buying it, alright? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this bottle of oil. Alright, and listen to me real carefully. You don't want to forget this. This is just to help make a seal. There's a little rubber ring. Yep, you can see it. A rubber ring around the top of this oil filter. You're going to take your finger and you're going to stick it right in this oil, okay? And you'll get some of that oil on your finger. Y'all see it's everywhere. And you're just going to coat that rubber seal with that oil, okay? That just helps to create a good seal when you put it on there. Now, I've always done it. My dad taught me to do it, so I'm going to keep on doing it. If someone tells you otherwise, I'm sorry. That's how I'm going to do it, alright? So, we've got that on there. It's nice and oiled up. I'm going to take it now, get up under here, and y'all see how that bolt kind of sticks out a little bit? You're going to take this right here, and the middle of it is threaded. So you're gonna stick it right there, and you want to make sure you get it on straight, that you don't cross thread it. You'll have oil pouring everywhere. It'll be really hard to get off later. I have had these on stuck so hard before from automotive shops that I've had to stick a screwdriver in the side of them and start hitting them with a hammer to get them to come off, and that is not a position that you want to get in. All right, so I have this to where the seal is touching the metal now. You want to do about a turn, about 3/4 of a turn to a full turn after it touches that seal. So I'm going to spin it. All right, there's that logo. Okay, it's getting on there pretty tight now. All right, and that's good. You don't have to over tighten it. It will seal just fine. The more you tighten stuff, the harder it is to get off. There's no need to tighten it way too much. All right. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. I love y'all so much. I miss y'all. I miss everybody right now. I'm getting kind of bored without all my kids, my parents and volunteers and everybody. Y'all know I'm a people person. I like to see everybody. This is getting more difficult by the day. All right. So that is on there. We got our drain bolt on. The last step right here, we just got to pour our new oil in. So meet me up top and I'll show you how to do that. Oh man, I think I'm getting older. I turned 25 this year. They ain't treating me nicely. Oh, all right. Oh, I hit my head on my truck. Okay, we can do this, folks. I'm telling you, we can. Hold on, I gotta re-rig my extension cord coming out my garage. All right, here we go. Like I said, y'all, I got them up on these ramps. This gets a little higher. It does make it a little more difficult when you're trying to pour this new oil in. But where I took that cap off earlier, okay? When I took that cap off, that is exactly where that new oil goes, okay? Do not put it in any other place. It will ruin your vehicle if you put it anywhere else, okay? Wherever you took that oil cap off, that is where the new oil goes. I've cleaned this funnel up real nicely. I always use it for my oil. Man, the nerve of some people, man. That thing's loud. All right, come on. So, anyways, this is the funnel that I like to use. And I'm going to make sure y'all see I cleaned it up real nice. You don't want anything besides oil getting into your vehicle, all right? So I'm just going to place that right there real nice. Ooh, that's real nice. I like that one. All right. And since I put my truck up on these ramps, what I'm gonna have to do is climb up onto my truck to get to it, okay? We're gonna pour the 5-quart one in first and then go with the other two. My vehicle takes 7 quarts of oil. Most vehicles, smaller vehicles, take about 5 quarts. Some trucks take 6. If you have a diesel, that's just a whole different process. So I don't have a diesel yet. Hopefully I'll get one day. Miss Courtney, wink wink. Chevy Duramax 2500, please. All right, so let me get on, climbed on up here, and I'll show you how to do it. Hey everybody, what's up? You know, I'm loving these live videos now. I didn't know how I was gonna like them at the beginning, but I'm starting to kind of get the feel for them. All right, so here I am. Y'all see me right here. There. Oh, hold on. There's my filter, or not my filter. What am I saying? There's my funnel. Here's my oil, SAE 5W20, the kind that goes in my vehicle. Make sure you get the kind that goes in yours. And I'm just gonna start pouring this bad boy in here. And you don't want to spill this. I'm telling you, oil just makes a mess. It is just difficult to clean up. I like to be as clean as possible when I'm doing this. I'm taking the seal off the top of the bottle right now, so y'all just give me 1 second. Alrighty, y'all, here it is. There's mine. And I'm going to start pouring it right down into the funnel, okay? You don't want to pour too fast. You don't want it to back up on you. Alrighty, I'm pouring it right down in there. Let me try to get this camera where I can show you what I'm doing. Alright, I'm just pouring it on in there. There it goes, real smooth. I'm not going to pour it too fast. I want it to go down in there nice and smooth. That Hemi 5.7 V8, vroom vroom, you know. And I'm going to pour this whole jug in there because, like I said, mine takes 7 quarts. This is a 5-quart jug. I've got 2 other quarts on the ground behind me. Alrighty, there's 5 of them quarts. Alright, let me grab the other 2 real quick. Oh, what's up, Cameron? What's up, Cameron? We having some fun today, brother. Ooh, man, I'm telling you. All right, y'all, I got 2 more quarts of this. Let me get them opened up, and I will start pouring them. All right, here we go. We're getting close to the finish line, y'all. Doesn't that new oil look nice? It's nice and like clear. See through it. And now you want to make sure you change the oil about every 3,000 miles, maybe every 3 months. That's just what's recommended. You can buy that high mileage oil and stuff. I personally don't. It's more expensive, and I'm going to change my oil at 3,000 miles anyway. So, yeah. All right, I got 1 more to pour in. All righty. See, the funnel makes it just so much easier. So much easier. All right, there's my 7 quarts right there. All right. And now a lot of y'all might be wondering, like, oh, well, how do I reset my change oil light in my vehicle? That's also going to be different on every vehicle. On my old truck, I got in it with it turned on but not cranked up. And what I would do was hit the gas pedal 3 times in a row, and it would reset. This truck is a little different. There's another combination, and you might be thinking, well, how do I find the combination on my vehicle? Well, Google it. Yep, that's what I always do. I just Google. If I don't know something, I'm hitting the Google machine and figuring it out. That is how I learned how to do a lot. That and my dad teaching me over the years. Thankful for him. Just the time that he made me hold that flashlight, even though I could never hold it in the right spot. That's all right. I learned a lot from him. So now I am screwing this back on right here. All right, you just want to screw that until it stops, okay? Again, nothing too tight. You just want to make sure it's on there. Now, if you're kind of wondering, here, let me get it back on me. If you're kind of wondering, like, hey, I don't know, like, if I put enough in, did I put too much in, anything like that, you want to get your car parked on a flat surface, and there is going to be what's called a dipstick. Mine is yellow. They're usually always yellow, but not always. Well, there's a dipstick, and I'll turn this around and show you. That's the dipstick right there. And you're going to pull that all the way out, okay? And it's a long stick. There'll be little notches on it that say add or full, where your oil should be touching it. And all you want to do is take that out one time, wipe it down with a paper towel, and then stick it back in, pull it back out again, and see where that oil level is. And that'll tell you if you need to add some, if there's too much, if there's just the right amount. I have done enough oil changes on this truck that I know I put just the right amount in it. So you want to drive around for a while, make sure that that's still good. And really, y'all, that's it. I mean, we are done with our oil change. I'll crank the truck up, show y'all it worked. We got the filter in, we got the bolt in. All right, I'm in my truck now. And turn around to my dashboard. And there we go. Boom, we are done with our automotive class for today. All right. And then I got 88.3 jamming in here. You know, I need my tunes. Oh, I see. That is my tire pressure light. This one doesn't cost you any extra. My back left tire is a little low. I think it's just a sensor, but I'll get that fixed here soon. Thank y'all all so much for tuning in today. If you have any oil question, oil changing questions that I did not answer, okay? If you just have something that I did not answer, you are wanting to find out, please put it in the comments and I will answer it for you. I have enjoyed doing this. This was kind of fun, getting more used to these live videos. But that is it for today. I'm going to roll this truck off these ramps, probably do something else around the house. I'm not sure yet, all right? Miss Courtney had me cleaning the floors earlier. Hey, Miss Kelly, thanks for tuning in right here. So that is it for today. Let me get where y'all can kind of see me a little better light. I got some oil on my shoulder. Yeah, don't wear good clothes when you're doing this, okay? I got my Old Faithful Chevrolet shirt on. I love Chevy. I just happen to drive a Dodge right now. So if y'all have any questions, put them in the comments. Thank y'all so much for watching. Really appreciate it, and y'all have a great day. See you later.